It is a women's strawweight matchup between Juliana "Jutai" Lima and Alexa Grasso. Representing Lobo MMA in Guadalajara, here is Alexa Grasso, the Mexican phenom, one of the youngest women on this UFC roster. But when you look at the credentials, age doesn't matter. She's had some injuries in the past, but when Alexa Grasso has been healthy, she has been one of the best strawweights in the world. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt, but an outstanding striker. 3 of her 4 knockout wins in 36 seconds or less. Not the fight during which to get a cold one. Alexa Grasso back under the bright lights now.
This girl has ridiculous stamina. The ability to push a pace that her opponent can't keep up with is one of her strongest assets. Her cardio is off the charts.
So here is the longtime Muay Thai practitioner, Juliana "Jutai" Lima, born in Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais, Brazil. Now training out of Gracie, Baja, Texas, under Vinny Draculino Magalhães. Outstanding Muay Thai game, Joe. Devastating ground and pound. Good takedown game as well. Couple wins by knockout to her credit. We'll see if there's an uptick in the power here tonight for Juliana Lima.
This girl has excellent footwork. It's one of her strongest qualities. She is very difficult to hit, and she can close the distance and hit you very quickly. Very tough to train with anybody who can emulate the type of footwork that she possesses.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, and they both possess the same height and a similar reach. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 10 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Alexa Grasso! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 9 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Belo Horizonte, Brazil, Juliana "Jutai" Lima! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
The referee for this one is Mario Yamasaki.
You ready?
Round 1. All right, round 1 is underway. Here is the Mexican phenom, Alexa Grasso. Her pro career began with 3 consecutive first-round knockouts. Whoa!
Body kick, look at that. Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses.
Lima gets tagged by the head kick there. Not sure how many more of those she can absorb if she wants to stay in this fight.
Oh! What a leg kick!
Finds a home for that left hook. Well, she left her head wide open there, Joe, and she pays for it as the head kick lands up top. Gotta figure out a way to get that head off the center line and make some adjustments here, or the end of this fight could come in the not too distant future.
This could be it right here. Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
Big knee to the body.
Uh-oh. Very nice.
The left hook hits home. 3 minutes in our opening round. Inside leg kick is there by Grasso, Joe. Nice spinning attack there, and able to land to the body. Kick to the body by Grasso. Was able to get that right hand over the top and to the target. Big left hand there inside. And now starting to snap off that jab. Under 2 minutes to go in a back and forth first round here. Grasso gets caught by the inside leg kick.
Just missed with a huge kick.
How about that shin? Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Grosso gets touched by that leg kick attempt.
There's a left hand.
Oh!
Excellent movement here on the ground. Now she's in full guard. Nice shot to the head.
First round winding down here. And what a round! And there is the horn. Gotta feel good going back to the stool after that round. Great round from Grosso.
Yeah, that was a big moment in that round, and probably the most significant aspect of the round.
Really like the defense.
Let's take a look at some of the action here. Here's a vicious kick that results in a knockdown. And here it is again. Let's see it one more time.
Brittany Palmer is here, as always.
There you go, second round. You ready? You ready?
Round two is underway. Oh, wow. Roundhouse, Joe. Made that look easy.
Oh! 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 Beautiful kick to the body. Oh, head kick. Nice leg kick. Good leg kick.
Back and forth we go here.
Oh, flying knee. Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
She slips that left hand there.
Really missed with that right hand. That one hurt.
Oh, clipped her with the jab. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take...
Brutal leg kick. That's it. The fight's over. TKO by vicious leg kicks.
Yeah, Joe, it's not every day in the UFC that you see a stoppage due to a leg kick, but ultimately that is the storyline in this one, and once her opponent lost her base and couldn't stand on that lead leg anymore, it became only a matter of time. So she's had a lot of big TKO victories, none bigger than the one she registers here tonight, courtesy of that nasty leg kick.
Let's take a look at it from a different angle.
So a seminal moment in her young career here tonight as she gets the win by TKO. That is how you make noise and make a statement to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is calling a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 50 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Juliana Yuka.
Well, there she is, ladies and gentlemen, after the big TKO win here tonight. You love seeing fighters after they win get that moment to celebrate and exhale with their coaches. She's certainly lapping up all the attention here. But as far as the fight's concerned, I mean, she maximized this showcase here tonight. I think in a lot of respects, she exceeded expectations with this performance. She has set herself up for a big fight moving forward. Congratulations on the big TKO victory here tonight. Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between the skyscraper Stefan Struve and Isaac Frost. Well, shades of Drago and Rocky IV. Every time this guy makes the walk, he is the imposing Isaac Ice Cold Frost. To this point, his career in combat sports really has been defined by boxing. That series with the Bishop brothers was unforgettable. Now, though, a lot of people are excited to see exactly how far Isaac Frost can take it as a viable UFC heavyweight.
This guy is a dirty boxer, and he would like this fight to take place in the clinch, where he will have a distinct advantage in landing devastating in-tight blows.
So this young fighter making the walk here tonight, and he's a very entertaining fighter. He's very adept at staying in the pocket while avoiding significant damage coming back. Certainly, he's made a career of frustrating opponents, stays relaxed in there, leans on the defense, and uses that defensive movement to set up his own offense. You'll see him move that head off of the center line, counter beautifully, really more of a counter striker offensively, but his defense will wow you, even when the opposition feels like they have him in range. More often than not, they miss and land less than 25% of their significant strike attempts. And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 254 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Iceman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 32 wins, 11 losses. He stands 7 feet tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Beaver with the Netherlands, Stefan Skyscraper! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
Ready?
Well, it's a building rich in its fight history and tradition. We are at Madison Square.
Oh, flying knee! Powerful jab. Oh, what a leg kick.
What a fight we got going on here.
These are, oh, he got tagged. He's definitely hurt.
Hook in the clinch there is good by Struve. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Well, he's in north-south now. Let's see if he can hold it. Tags him. He's gonna step over, full mount now.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh, that cut is looking nastier by the minute.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Beautifully executed sweep. Into full guard, nice reversal. Controlling him from behind. Very nice sweep. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Limping.
Oh, ice cold. Frost gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Establishing the jab here.
That one hurt.
And he lands a nice kick. Trying to kick the leg out.
Powerful right leg kick.
How about that shin?
You got to be careful when you throw the single. Oh, man. He just threw a haymaker.
He's got him hurt here.
Look at this. Takedown.
All right, right, we have now reached the final minute of round one.
He's moved back to north-south. And there's one leg over. He's almost mounted him here. He's got it. He's mounted him. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
Oh, right hand is there for him, Joe.
He's moved back into side control. He's in half guard. Reversal here. Nicely done.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Great work last round. You knocked him down. You've shown you have the power to put anybody away. This round, let's go back to the same game plan. I want you to stay.
Let's look at that again. And let's look at that from a different camera.
Brittany Palmer doing her thing at...
You ready? You ready?
All right, round two.
Starting off this round, you gotta think he's probably still hurt from that last round. He's gonna want to move and avoid taking damage early.
Push kick there to the body.
High kick!
Whoa!
Oh, you heard him. Oh, very nice. Beautiful
body
body
shot.
shot there, too.
Oh, huge
Big
right
kick.
hand!
Nice leg kick. Oh, jumping knee. Oh, stunning jab. Oh, we got tagged to the hook. Body kick, look at that.
Oh, he got everything behind that kick. That one appeared to stun him.
Oh, he's hurt. Another shot, he's in trouble. Oh, what a leg kick.
Both guys landing with conviction now. Knee to the body. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, ice cold. Frost gets caught with that punch.
He landed a left hand there.
Oh, he continues to effectively use his jab here, much like he did in the previous round, Joe. Flush right hand is true. Just over 2 minutes to go.
He's gonna try to take the back, I think.
Trying for a submission here, Joe, or so it appears.
It looks like he's got it locked up.
Just over a minute to go round two. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch.
And he winds up on top. Yeah, he's back in the half guard here. And he's back in the guard.
Oh, you don't want to be anywhere near his guillotine. This could be trouble.
The tight guillotine. That is a tight guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
This could be it. Oh,
there
my
it is.
God. The round was about to end. Sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, you could tell he was going to stop at nothing to leave the judges out of this one here tonight. He was focused on getting the win and getting it by submission. And you saw him in hot pursuit of it much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. Then there was an opening there late, largely caused by a beautiful setup, and the submission comes late in the round. High-level stuff there.
And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levines called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a guillotine choke,
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do. All right, coming up next, we get to this welterweight bout between Tyron Woodley and Mickey Gall. All right, so here's the undefeated New Jersey native, Mickey Gall. He has called his shot several times in the UFC, and when he has done so, he has emerged. All right, so here he is, the chosen one, the Ferguson, Missouri native, UFC welterweight champion Tyron Woodley. I know he's happy to have the Stephen Wonderboy Thompson chapter now closed, and a win over Damian Maia part of this title reign as well. Let's see how Woodley presses forward now as the challenges continue to be stiff.
This guy is a leg lock and arm bar specialist. If he gets a hold of a limb, you are in deep trouble.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Woodley is 9 years the elder. The reach is identical. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding professional record of 4 wins and 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Mickey Gall! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, Tyron, the chosen one, Woodley. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we are getting underway here at Madison. Oh!
Big shot!
Lands a punch. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Beautiful sweep.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Half guard. Oh, and reversed.
Oh, going for a choke here, Joe. This could be dangerous.
He's got that choke locked in nice. He pops out of the rear naked choke.
Nice hammer fist.
Whoa! That one dropped him. He's hurt. He's hurt.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Armbar, armbar. He popped out of the armbar.
him with the left, Joe.
He's going after an arm. He's controlling the forearm. Throws the other leg over the face. He's going to extend the body. Look at this, though. Oh, this is not good at all.
And there he is.
Outstanding. An excellent job in setting up the armbar and getting the tap.
Yeah, that is some high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu right there. Just the way he transitioned to secure the arm up against his body and ultimately force the tap. High-level stuff out of that young man here tonight.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Gaines called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 48 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Mickey.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this. Coming up next, it's a lightweight bout between Yancy Medeiros and the Celtic Kid, Jake Matthews. So as this confident young fighter makes the walk here tonight, he's probably thinking, I'm going to get my opponent to the mat. You know what? He's not going to be able to get up. And I think for a lot of fighters who have dealt with the top game of this young man, they just can't get out from underneath him. He controls you, keeps his weight on you, and he just uses his hips beautifully to maintain a dominant position. Certainly he has sapped willpower and gas tanks throughout his MMA career, and at times guys have to give up.
This guy has tremendous ground technique, and his ability to pass guard and get to a dominant position is elite.
Well, this is an outstanding kickboxer making his way to the UFC octagon right now. Very interesting stylistic matchup here tonight. Just an outstanding arsenal of kicks, great punching technique, power in both hands, works the lead leg, not afraid to work the body. Just a complete kickboxer here, now plying his trade in mixed martial arts, a dangerous proposition for anyone caught in his striking range.
This guy is a great striker. What he wants to do is land hard and early, get the respect of his opponent, and avoid any grappling exchanges.
Now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 13 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Jake Matthews! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 5 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Makaha, Hawaii, Yancy Medeiros! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready, fight. Ready.
And we are underway at the Mecca, Madison Square Garden in New York City. Matthews began training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at 15, actually during the Aussie Rules football offseason, fell in love with it, and shortly thereafter crossed over to MMA. All right, first round is underway, and I don't have to tell the avid fans, you gotta watch out for the...
Oh! He's badly hurt. Nice leg kick.
And he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Yancy Medeiros. Big knee to the body.
Oh! That one hurt. Very nicely timed knee to the body.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Also, he gets clipped once again here, Joe, and he continues to be vulnerable by leaning in. He's keeping his head on the center line. He's got to change things up a little bit here.
Such good movement in there.
Joe, he missed with that straight right attempt.
Oh, he's getting some hip in that one.
Effective punch there by Matthews. Medeiros gets hit by that leg kick.
Showing that punch.
Work, guys, come on.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Oh, big knee! He's rocked! This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Whoa, head kick. Oh, very nice. Oh, what a leg kick.
Oh!
He is in big trouble here. He's wincing in pain.
20 seconds to go in round one.
Come on.
The horn sounds for the end of round one.
Excellent work. All those rounds on the plans in the gym have paid off. Now we're going to continue. Keep doing exactly what you're doing.
Here's a vicious kick that results in a knockdown. Let's check that out from a different angle. And here we see it from another camera angle.
Brittany Palmer is in the building doing work as usual.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, let's get to round two.
Look for him to go on the attack early in this round to try to pick up where he left off in the last round. His opponent was dazed and in big trouble when that round ended. He nailed him! He is hurt! Leg kick! He hurt him!
Oh, he might be out. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit. Knee to the body.
And he's looking for that left. Excellent feint with the kick.
Going to the body now with that hook. Well placed there by Jake Matthews.
Huge uppercut, misses.
Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Big shot to the head, he's stunned. He's in big, big trouble here.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Oh, another one! He's got him hurt here. Beautiful knee.
Big shots! Nice leg kick.
Unable to land the head kick there. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Gigantic right hand for the KO.
Yeah, Joe, beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight.
Here it is one more time. And he's out.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year. Let's go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jake Matthews!
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, much has been expected of Travis "Hoppa" Brown, the Hawaiian, since he debuted at the Ultimate Fighter Season 11 finale back in 2010. He's had a lot of huge moments in the UFC, a lot of big headlining type opportunities. We'll see what he can do here tonight. No denying the gifts he has on the feet, has some chokes to his game as well, Joe. This is a heavyweight force to be reckoned with on any given Saturday night. We'll see how it goes for Hoppa here tonight.
Travis Brown is a well-rounded athlete with crazy power in his strikes and a very good wrestling base. He's shown a bit of submission skills, but virtually all of his fights end by way of knockout.
Very interesting stylistic matchup forthcoming here. You gotta think this fighter is trying to figure out how to get the fight to the ground at all costs to use his beautiful guard-cutting ability. Cuts it as well as anybody in this division. And it's not just the technique. It's the athleticism that allows him to be so successful and get that advantageous position on the ground. A lot of guys just haven't seen seamless transitions like the ones brought to the table by this young. Hard tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. More than 5 years apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 255 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Travis And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 254 pounds. Fighting out of Portland, Oregon, Big. And with the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go. Ready to go with round 1, and so is that man, Travis Hopper Brown. A big part of his success is predicated upon controlling distance and range. We'll see if Brown can start to use that reach and that length here early time.
Wow, that was a quick takedown. Looks for Kimura there. He's got his arm pinned down. That arm looks locked up tight.
Getting tighter.
He got it. Nicely done. Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, Joe, we could barely get the fight clock sponsor out, and the submission comes here in round 1. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He knew his opponent would know what was coming. It was going to be takedown attempts in bunches, but he couldn't stop the early shot, and he certainly couldn't stop the submission. So great effort and even better technique here tonight.
And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here, and the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 50 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I got to mute those naysayers, and they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission, and now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment. All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Israel Adesanya and Lyoto Machida. So here he is, Lyoto the Dragon Machida, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but known more as a Shotokan Karate black belt. If you're looking for guys who really put the discipline of karate on the UFC map, look no further than this man, Lyoto Machida. And how about the list of wins for Lyoto Machida? Mark Munoz, Dan Henderson, Ryan Bader, Randy Couture, Thiago Silva. Lyoto Machida has a wins list that competes with anybody in UFC history.
Lyoto Machida is the most successful karate stylist to ever compete inside the octagon. The former UFC light heavyweight champion has a very unique and difficult style to solve.
Well, he is as creative a striker as there is on this roster, top to bottom. He is New Zealand's Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, still on the right side of 30, and he has shown a lot of different looks on the feet that figure to give fellow middleweights problems. Switches stances constantly, a master of footwork, a lot of kickboxing experience in his prior combat sports life, and now as he tries to mix all the martial arts together, the question is, just how far can Israel Adesanya take it? We'll certainly get some answers in this matchup tonight.
This guy has excellent footwork. He's very difficult to catch and corner inside the octagon, and he's always in a position where he can strike and then get away from his opponent's counters.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach as well. Here for the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a karate fighter, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the Dragon, Machida! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 15 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Israel, the lifestyle bender, Adesanya! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
Here we go. All right, always interesting to see the early portions of an Israel Adesanya fight. You know how electric a striker this is. You know how proud New Zealand is to have him as a Kiwi in the UFC. But a lot of fighters are going to try to take him down and punish him on the ground. Not a lot of fighters are going to have success with that. Let's see how the opposition chooses to attack Adesanya here tonight. Kick to the body by Adesanya. Joe, your thoughts on what we might see here?
Lyoto Machida has some spectacular kicks. They are without a doubt one of his best weapons.
Nice job to land the kick to the body there by Machida.
Good work. Come on.
Oh, leg kick is good.
Huge leg kick.
2 minutes have expired off the round 1 clock here. Oh, a nice inside leg kick landed there by Machida.
Oh, there's a leg kick.
Lands a kick there with the lead leg. Nice work by Adesanya. Under 2 minutes now to go. Body kick now by Adesanya.
Come on, let's work.
Under a minute to go.
Tries some serious power in that kick, but misses.
.30 seconds now to go in round 1.
Missed the mark.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. The volume has waned a little bit.
Here's a perfect head kick. Here's a nasty head kick that lands. And another perfectly placed strike.
Take a deep breath and relax. Your striking is on point. Love the way you're mixing up combinations, just like we drilled in the gym.
Brittany Palmer here doing her thing as usual.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. Machida going for the head kick. He misses there. Well, this fighter hasn't thrown any kicks so far in this fight, and if he has, they have been few and far between. When you've got that type of weapon in your arsenal, I'm at a loss as to why he hasn't chose to execute with it here tonight. All right, so there's the head kick, Joe. You've been calling for that strike all night long. He certainly found a home for it there. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, the offense has been there. He is landing some good shots, but not really stringing them together and putting combinations on his opponent. He's got to mix up his strikes, change his tempo a little bit, and try to get his opponent out of there by landing more than just one strike at a time. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
He just landed an outstanding leg kick.
Let's go. 90 seconds to go now.
Oh! He's stumbling. What a leg kick!
Less than a minute to go in the round. "45 seconds remain in the round. The Dragon Machida gets caught by the inside leg kick. A few more, and that'll leave him off. 20 seconds left to go in round two. Final seconds here of round number two. 10 minutes in the books.
Stop!
Here's a vicious kick that results in a knockdown. Let's see it again. And let's look at that from another angle.
Keep that pace up. Wow, I'm impressed. You really broke him down with your striking. Keep that going. The inside low kick is awesome.
Ariane Celeste on hand as usual.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
That last round. Oh! He is clearly in big, big trouble here. There's a nice inside leg kick.
Oh! Another knockdown! Oh!
That one hurt him badly. Looks for that front kick, but missed it.
Machida's leg appears to be hurt here, Joe. That is an obvious limp. There's a kick. Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round.
Oh! Strong inside leg kick. Really, he might have hurt his knee there.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Oh! You got to be careful there. Don't rush in.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Oh, caught him there with the head kick.
Wow, that left high kick came out of nowhere.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. .30 seconds to go. Kick to the body is there.
This is where you need really educated judges. Round 1, great accuracy on that shot. A lot of great striking throughout this fight. Round 3, look at the force behind this kick that slams into the body.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Israel, the last Bender, Adesanya.
So another step in the right direction for the last style bender, New Zealand's Israel Adesanya, as he gets his hand raised yet again inside the octagon. Not a perfect performance necessarily, but another W, and that is all that matters as Adesanya continues to take his shots at this division's elite.
Only got 41 seconds as a given. Shit, every second bitch I gotta use it. Some of the fluid and I can.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. All right, so here's the former JUCO National Heavyweight Wrestling Champion and current UFC heavyweight contender, Curtis razor blades. He's been in a lot of big spots, and more often than not, Blades has produced another one in front of him here tonight. Let's see how early Blades goes to that patented wrestling game here tonight.
This guy has an amazing ability to control fighters from the top position. Once he gets there, that is where the fight will remain.
So you know what this fighter can do offensively, but defensively, I'll be surprised if he gets put on his back tonight. The takedown defense really jumps off the film. Great balance, a solid base, as quick a sprawl as anybody in this division. And a lot of fighters offensively waste a lot of energy trying to bring this fighter down. May want to try to beat him on the feet, because if you're going to employ the takedown, more often than not, this guy will sprawl and stuff your shot.
This guy has world-class takedown defense. He is incredibly difficult to take down, and once you do get him down, he gets back to his feet very swiftly.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and reach. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 10 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Curtis Racer! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Manchester, England, the Nightmare. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
Are you ready?
All right, ready to go here with live action as we get up.
Whoa! He's out cold.
That'll do it!
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Well, Joe, we've talked a lot about his technique and how technical a striker he is, and that was really the shot heard around the world to get the finish here in the first round. Again, maybe he caught the guy cold a little bit. He didn't have a chance to warm up, but that is a huge result for him here tonight, and on the other side, he didn't take much damage, so big, big win for him here tonight.
And here it is again. I mean, just stiff.
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time. All right, here one more time, the veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne was going to stop for this contest at 9 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Nightmare.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. It is a light heavyweight title fight between Jon Jones and Chuck Liddell. All right, here he is making his way to the octagon and looking to leave as the new UFC light heavyweight champion. He is the #1 ranked 205-pound contender and is finally realizing the title fight here tonight. He believes he has a lot of advantages in this fight. He believes he's the better man. Look at the confidence on his face. No UFC jitters for this man. He is out to prove tonight that this champion is a one-trick pony and that he is the best light heavyweight on the planet. We'll see if he can turn those words into actions here in short order.
As he steps towards this cage, he understands this is one of the biggest moments in his life, the biggest moment in his career. He is looking to take this title, and he believes his time is now. His preparation has gone perfectly. He is in outstanding shape. He has a great game plan and a great camp, and he believes that he will emerge the new champion of the world tonight after this fight. The champion is in focus right now. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this bout has been perfect. Everything ran according to plan. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title.
Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. More than 5 years apart, with similar height but big differences in reach. All right, now with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California. Introducing the challenger, the Iceman, And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a look-see do fighter, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, John Bone Jones!
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in because it's about to go down right now.
Here we go. Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
That one hurt.
Whoa!
That's it, he's out. Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight.
Let's see if we can get a better look at it from a different angle. Take a look at this from a different angle. Boom!
And there is the UFC light heavyweight champion. This has long been the UFC's glamour division, and man, did he get it done with style points here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 21 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, John
Well, he came in as the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion, and after that result, he goes out the way he came in. And still, ladies and gentlemen, and nice to see this moment now as he celebrates with his corner. That was as dominating a title defense as we've seen thus far this year, as he knocks out the #1 contender, and really in so doing sends a message to the other contender types at 205 pounds that it's going to take your best night and best performance, and even then, I'm still probably walking out with my belt.
I'll go out my circle.